the neon lights, we take a stand. Knights and wizards across the land.
Good morning, tabletop role-playing game community. It is Monday. It is the last day of March. It is just getting over a surprise rainstorm here at Site B, but I do see something that looks like blue sky. So hopefully spring will be here soon. It's Monday, which means it's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game PDF sales, freebies, and of course, bundles. Thank you, as always, Ian World, for presenting us with these links that we so have enjoyed using for the past however long I've been doing this, 2-3 years now. I don't know. All right. Well, obviously, we got something to do with traps. So here looks like a slightly used trap, and now this person's just set it off. I assume it resets itself. That would explain why they fall in it again. And I guess there's very first thing we have is from Cobalt Press. We've got something called Dungeons Drop-Ins. It's a 12-page supplement of factions, tables, chairs, fables for rewards, and of course, I guess some traps. So a free book on traps and other fun things. Rogue Exposure gives us a Delta Green adventure called Operation Watchtower. All along the Watchtower, in the middle of the Cold War, when an alien spacecraft makes first contact, and you have to go investigate, but without letting the other guys know. But they're also sent somebody to investigate. We have a Dragonbane adventure from an individual calling themselves Crimson Comet. Hello, Crimson Comet. Called Invasion of Rystram. Rystram? W-R-Y-S-T-H-A-M? It's like Stratham, but with W. Ratham. Where a party must stop a sorceress lord in a castle and his army of ne'er-do-wells before they destroy the city. And all this in one page. Luminescent List Publishing gives us Temple of the Beggar King for D20, old school D20. It's got some Buddhist themes, elements of horror and violence, as well as high weirdness. Temple of the Beggar King. How does a beggar have a temple, or is a religion built up around the Beggar King? Doesn't having an organized built building sort of... I'm sure there's an explanation. DM's Guild has from Ronnie Little gives us some love and affection for the Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure by adding a gnome city called Nomagard. He didn't like it, so he decided to fix it, to add some of the gnomish magic back, including new spells and magic items to add back the feel of gnomish experimentation and invocation. So I guess he did not like the way the city of Nomagard was presented in Dragons of Icespire Peak, so he went back and fixed it. Then for lightning round, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 new additions for your tabletop role-playing game, mostly D20 stuff, new subclasses, some couple maps, the usual thing. Every week we get these freebies that don't really fit anywhere, so we just lump them all together. And these can always be found on the sites, easy enough. There's a rumor going around. I don't know how true this rumor is, that Wizards might be ending the Adventurers League. Feels like something Wizards would do, but I have absolutely no proof that that is true. That is just a rumor, hidden in a whisper, hidden in a, it's barely even a rumor. But if it's true, it feels like something Wizards would do. All right, moving on to sales. Demi-Plane and Roll20 has announced a Fallout post-nuclear war role-playing game week. Synchronizes across Nexus and Roll20, meaning a purchase of one unlocks the content on another. So it's got everything. It's got the core rule books. It's got the Wanderer's Bundle. It's got the Game Master's Toolkit, the Wanderer's Guidebook, and the Winter of Adam campaign adventure path for Fallout from Modifius. This is the role-playing version. And it's $36, or for just the rule book, and $100 if you want the entire bundle. So this will get you a PDF, plus it will also get you the VTT files for both Roll20 and Nexus. Remember, when opening and installing PDFs, please double check them for viruses and stuff like that. We've got some more Modiphius stuff. We've got a spring sale for Modiphius. All the US and UK stores are discounted specifically for Fallout, but some of the other stuff is marked down as well, including the Dishonored role-playing game, because everybody remember they have the Dishonored role-playing game. 33% off. This ends today. Why would you print a sale today and then tell us it ends today? But anyways, if you want to get 33% off Modiphius stuff before the day is over. Pathfinder is also doing a rule book bundle with discounts on all the Pathfinder 2nd edition stuff, 15% off each tile, purchasing them on the Pathfinder site. Wizards of the Coast has a Greyhawk setting bundle. Adventures in Greyhawk marked down to $30. A Era of New Greyhawk for Adventures in Source Books for $42. Exploring at Greyhawk for Source Books and 3 Adventures for $40. And Greyhawk 2024, 3 source books, 1 adventure anthology for $60. I don't think this would have anything to do, Wizards of the Coast, would it, with the fact that Troll Lord Games just released Castle Zaggy, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage Zaggy, i.e. Castle Greyhawk Dungeon, but they can't call it Greyhawk, but they released the Castle Greyhawk, infamous Castle Greyhawk, Castle Zaggy as it is now known, and now you're like, hey, we better do something with Greyhawk. Is that what we're thinking, Wizards? And for the fans of Vampire the Masquerade, we've got a new bundle. This one is themed around the Sumerian Empire, the Age of the Living Gods setting for Vampire the Masquerade. And this is $35. And it includes everything that was made for that specific campaign setting, the Sumerian Age of the Living Gods vampires. Now, charity bundles. Once again, we got the GoFundMe for the medical bills for Daryl Mott, who's still going through, the recovery from his medical issues and having to pay the medical bills and just outrageousness. He's got, dialysis, transportation, blah, 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 appointments, public transport. So these are all things to help him get to and from and deal with his medical issues. Catalyst Games gives us a BattleTech RPG collection. Includes stuff for other war games as well as BattleTechs, including Tamara Rising, Empire Alone, Dominions Divided. Tons of stuff on the BattleTech. Tons of stuff for other role-playing, miniature games. If miniature games are your kind of thing, this is a great bundle to start because it's got just stuff, Mech Warrior stuff, BattleTech stuff, Total Warfare stuff, it does seem to have a theme over mech vehicle aerospace type stuff, but yeah, $18 gives you the whole bundle. Do we have a total number of titles? No, but it does feel like a lot. $18 goes to support children's charities like No Kid Hungry. There we go. We've got a tabletop role-playing game audio bundle. This one from doesn't say. So Sounds for Adventure, a tabletop role-playing game audio bundle, software bundle. These, I guess, are music things, and you press the button and it goes wolf howling, haunted forest. Who made these? I don't see a name of the company who made these. Okay, whatever. But somebody went and made a whole bunch of music bundles and put them all together, and they have themes like spells, fantasy locations, spooky forest. $25 gets you all the little music files. There's 470 of them for a total of 690 tracks, each built around a different theme. Obviously, because we're installing sound files, double check for viruses and malware and stuff like that. Kobold Press has their Heroic Horde 5e Power Bundle, bringing you a whole bunch of new options for 5e. This goes to support Make-A-Wish. $25 is the most popular pledge, including some VTT files, and it includes stuff for their Midgard setting, a bunch of their generic 5e stuff. This is all for 5e 2014, not 5e 2024, though supposedly it's backwards compatible, so you could use this stuff, except for, of course, no, you can't. We've got a Delta Green RPG, VTT, and fiction collection. So not only does this include the novels of the Delta Green universe, VTT files for both Roll20 and Foundry, it also includes 33 titles set in the Delta Green universe, everything you need to start playing in the Delta Green universe. $25 gets you the entire collection of books, novels, and VTT. Again, because we're dealing with an e-reader now, you're going to need to have an e-reader to open and read the books and the novels. So that's just different, more things you're going to have to double check to make sure viruses, malware, phishing. This happens, dude. I mean, Wizards of the Coast has the Dragonlance bundle. These are all the books that Wizards of the Coast has the rights to, the whole, Dragonlance thingy. You need a ebook or EPUB format reader to be able to open these. $18 is the total value. Gets you all the books. Once again, because we're installing into a thing, please double check the files. And we've got one from Kobold Press and Goodman Games and Frog God Games. I mean, this is the Pathfinder compatible mega bundle featuring third-party Pathfinder titles. $25 gets you 61 titles. And also, is this the one that had the physical ones? No, this isn't one. This is a new one. It looks like Pathfinder compatible mega bundle 3, featuring enormous selection of third-party Pathfinder titles from Kobold and Frog God Games. $25 is the most popular pledge. It goes to support the children's hospitals. Goodman Games is still running their Mega Dungeon bundle. $40 gets you 81 titles, including physical copies of Sailor of the Starless Sea, which I've been through and is awesome, and Against the Thieves Guild. That doesn't include shipping and handling. If you don't want the physicals and just want the PDFs, it's $18. It goes to support food banks, and it's 81 titles, all built by our friends over at Goodman Games. So expect the usual wackiness that is Goodman Games. Steamforge Games is still running their Iron Kingdom bundle. This is $30. That includes the digital box sets, VTTs, and map sets. 65 titles, all set in and around the world of Iron Kingdom, specifically the Iron Kingdom's role-playing stuff, though I'm sure there's some stuff for the Hordes and War Machine stuff in there too. Iron Kingdom being the world that the War Machine miniature battle game is set in, so think very steampunk. And it goes to support children's charities. There you go. So what stands out this week? The Pathfinder compatible bundle. If you want to read the Dragonlance books, that stands out. Yeah, nothing really amazing this week that makes me go, ooh, I gotta have that. Other than this picture of this poor thief who's about to, get impaled. Oh, kind of a slow week. Nothing really great, but a lot of decent bundles, a lot of Fallout love. I believe the new series should be starting sometime this year. But nothing that really screams you have to have this. But don't let me make up your mind for you. You're a free-thinking human being, or at least I assume you are. Make up your own mind. Check out the links down below. Read the information and see if that's something you want to get. And if you do pick it up, let me know. And don't forget to, once again, thank you, Ian World, for making these links available to us. I wouldn't be able to do this every Monday without you. Till next time, stay safe out there. I'll talk to you soon.